The New Deal for Working People was a major policy initiative negotiated between the trade unions and Keir Starmer's leadership team. It was a central promise from Labour to its trade union base, meant to secure their support by guaranteeing significant improvements in workers' rights. In exchange for this New Deal, the leaders of the affiliated trade unions agreed to stay out of the Labour Party's internal politics. The idea was to leave politics to the politicians. As GMB leader Gary Smith put it, "I don't tell them how to do their job, it's the public who mark their card, not me." With the New Deal signed off and supposedly set in stone, trade unions mostly turned a blind eye to Starmer's factional moves within the party. Even the more left-wing unions like Unite didn't put up much of a fight when socialist MPs were removed or when popular local candidates were blocked. The original New Deal promised a lot. Labour committed to enacting a new Employment Act in the first 100 days of a Labour government, repealing anti-union laws, ending fire and rehire, abolishing zero-hour contracts, and establishing fair pay agreements across various sectors. These measures were designed to challenge the low-pay, low-security gig economy created under the Tories. But the first sign of trouble came at Labour's National Policy Forum in Nottingham in October 2023. A revised draft of the New Deal was presented, but shockingly, no one could read it before voting. Details soon leaked, revealing that the revision, despite this unprecedented and undemocratic move, 3 of the 5 biggest affiliated unions were agreeable. Unite, however, could not accept this and walked out, abstaining from the final vote, in precarious employment situations without full rights. The promise to ban zero-hour contracts was also weakened. Instead of an outright ban, the new wording only promised to ban exploitative zero-hour contracts, leaving a loophole wide enough to maintain the status quo. Even more concerning, the New Deal allowed for fire and rehire practices under certain conditions, effectively undermining the promise to end this exploitative practice. Labour's pledge to give all workers day one rights was diluted, allowing employers to maintain probation periods during which employees could be dismissed without cause. Unite and other unions expressed their dissatisfaction, but the Labour leadership remained steadfast. A hastily arranged summit with union leaders failed to restore the original commitments, and screenshots of the revised document published by the Financial Times confirmed the substantial watering down of key promises. So what's left of the New Deal? There are still some improvements: easier pathways off zero-hour contracts, better remedies for those fired and rehired, and an extension of the employment tribunal time limit from 3 to 6 months. But these are small concessions compared to the sweeping reforms initially promised. Labour's leadership claims to be pro-worker and pro-business, but as we've already seen, these goals often conflict. The revised New Deal reflects a clear shift towards appeasing business interests at the expense of workers' rights. This situation highlights a troubling trend: the influence of lobbyists and business interests on Labour's policy decisions. The unions, by failing to stand firm against these changes, have inadvertently enabled this shift. As Labour moves closer to power, the compromises made now will shape its approach in government. The challenge for the unions is to push back against these changes and hold Labour accountable to its original promises. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our newsletter at www.lefthorizons.com, and we shall see you next time.